Hello to everyone and good afternoon. First of all, I want to thank the organizer for the opportunity offered to participate in this conference. This contribution is a part of a broad effort to recover information about the rescue archaeological research carried out in the 60s and 70s in the 20th century. In that time was difficult condition marked by the lack of interest of the communist authorities towards archaeological monuments. I will start with a few words about the Callatis. The city is located on the shore of the Black Sea, yes, in this area. And here we have Heracleea Pontike, the mother colony of Callatis. The ancient city of Callatis was founded by Greek colonies from Heracleea Pontike at the end of the 6th century before Christ, in the time of Macedonian king Amyntas I. The city developed massively starting with the 4th century before Christ, becoming one of the most important cities on the West Pont area. Callatis was involved in the events of that period, the rebellion against Lysimachus, the king of Thrace and Asia Minor after the death of Alexander, and a conflict with Byzantium for the emporium of Tomis. A new stage began in the 1st century before Christ, when the rising influence of Rome was manifested in the Black Sea basin, illustrated by the alliance treaty preserved until today between Callatis and the new Roman power. But, of course, it was quickly neutralized by the intervention of Mithridates VI Eupator. Of course, I going after the end of civil wars that broke out after the death of Gaius Julius Caesar, the Romans returned to the lower Danube through the expedition led by Marcus Licinius Crassus, which laid the foundations of Roman dominations for about 600 years in this area. Here we have the map with a plan of ancient city. We have the Hellenistic defensive wall from the 4th century before Christ, with ditch and rampart, with green in this area. This area was almost around 100 hectares. Of course, the necropolis of the city are located around the wall. One of the most important archaeological sites in Mangalia is the papyrus tomb, a tumular grave located in around this area. We have here a plan with a papyrus tomb, and center was a cyst tomb. Inside was found a papyrus. The papyrus from Callatis was published recently by Richard Yanko, an AJA, American Journal of Archaeology. And the conclusions of Professor Yanko was that papyrus containing text about Persian history. Here we have a picture with a tomb. And On the lid of this tomb was found a reef made of bronze leaves, imitating laurel leaves. The gilded ceramic beads were set on a gilded bronze frame in this area. And inside was discovered a skeleton of a man with a similar reef around neck and head, around skull. But unfortunately, we don't know where is that artifacts. Another interesting tomb, a collective cremation grave on a stone platform with 3 cremation pyres in this area. Here was discovered human osteological fragments, Greek ceramic fragments, and remains of bronze reefs with gilded ceramic beads studded into bone support, maybe identical with those found in the papyrus tomb. Was about 6 meters nearby the papyrus tomb. In the same area was found a funeral urn, a Hydria type with Medusa's head. This Hydria could be produced in Egyptian Alexandria. Another grave of a little child, around 2 years, with various gilded ceramic figurines, including representations of Medusa. 7 gilded ceramic medallions discovered together with a circular clay frame, of course with Medusa's head was, and we have the imagine with other object discovered in this these tombs. Sirens, the goddess Nike, protome of griffins, actors with funeral meanings beside very ornamental role. And here we have the picture of exhibition case from Constanța Museum, where is in this moment. Here we have the medallions with the Medusa's head. Another discovery from that period, a funerary urn, a bronze vessel placed in a limestone block, carved to the shape of the vessel. On the neck of this vessel was placed a reef made of gilded ceramic medallions with representations of Medusa and gilded ceramic beads attached to bronze threads, and as a support lid frame. We can see here ceramic medallions with Medusa's head, and glass and ceramic and gilded ceramic beads and bronze threads. Another tombs in the same area, in a stone schist inhumation grave, the remains of a reef consisting of a lid frame with fixed gilded ceramic beads and ceramic flowers with 4 or 6 petals were discovered. The petals of the flowers were painted white and blue with the pistil gilded this area. Probably a myrtle a reef symbol of immortality, the sacred plant of the goddess Aphrodite. The reefs from Callatis are two types. The first, laurel reefs. Laurel tree is associated with the cult of Apollo, and the second type, myrtle reefs. The myrtle seems to have an association with death, since it was used at some funerary games, or with Aphrodite, with marriage and erotic love. It was the flower preferred by Aphrodite. And of course, the scent of myrtle was important was used to make perfumes. Myrtle had also an association with Dionysus, who exchanged the plant to release his mother Semele from the underworld. So the plant marked the hope of relatives that the deceased live again in the other world. Here we have two identical ceramic discs with a head of Medusa discovered in the double-sized tomb, together with numerous other ceramic statuettes, probably belonging to a woman. Of course, the tomb was dated to the second half of the 4th century before Christ. Here we have a bronze medallion with a representation of Medusa with the hair parted in a wisp, cheek, highlighted lips, fixed gaze. This medallion was discovered in an archaeological excavation. Here we have an ceramic antefix fragments with Medusa's head with a tragic expression. The piece was later used when a circular hole was drilled. Was dated from Hellenistic time, 4th and the 3rd century before Christ. Another antefix with head of Medusa, dated in the 3rd century before Christ. About the representations of Medusa known so far at the Callatis, we have 52 pieces, ceramic disc or medallions, bronze appliques for artifacts, ceramic protome, 5 artifacts used for apotropaic purposes, 2 ceramic antefixes, and a fragment of marble pediment. Unfortunately, this fragment of marble pediment was discovered a long time ago and was lost in time. Totally, there are 65 artifacts. The oldest representations of Medusa have been dated to the 4th century before Christ, while the most recent ones are from the 2nd third of the 4th century AD. The majority of the pieces of the artifacts date from the Hellenistic era, between the 4th and the 2nd century before Christ, and we have from Roman time only 6 artifacts. Of course, the discussion about the significance of these artifacts will be covered in detail in my study, in my article. Thank you for your attention.